In this video, I'm starting a Minecraft hardcore series, and I have got three main goals: build a house, make a crop farm, and build a branching cave. I started gathering some wood to craft a pickaxe so I can break the stone. Okay, I know you're not really here to watch me make a pickaxe, so let's just skip this. I got my gear ready and headed to the cave. I saw a skeleton, so I crafted shield to get ready for whatever comes at me. But suddenly, one of them rushed me. Anyways, I kept going. I gathered the resources, crafted my armor, and upgraded my iron gear. Went down to the deepest lake. I almost died, and don't ask me why. Grabbed some obsidian too. Then I noticed a little skeleton family problem. I fixed my way and kept gathering stuff. You're probably wondering, why didn't I make diamond armor and tools if I had all those diamonds? Well, I'm not spending diamond on stuff I can get for free. How? Villagers, of course. Let's get something really important. My main base. Usually finding the perfect spot is pain, but I got kinda lucky because my spawn was actually very good. For a main base, you really need two things: a good location and villagers. The closest village to me was like 1,000 blocks away, and no way I'm walking a villager a whole 1,000 blocks. I mean, I have a lie. I went for more dangerous option than nether, since 1 block in the nether equal 8 in the overworld. It's just way faster. So I started moving the villager, and honestly, this is worst part of any video. Villagers are pain. I even moved the cats too, because I will need them later. Then I built a villager farm, and after almost 2 hours, I finally got my first baby. And a few seconds later, they turned into zombies. I brought them back again, but this time I made sure to protect them well. To be honest with you, the real problem isn't bringing villagers in, but figuring out how to trade with them without any resources in the early days of Minecraft. The idea I had in my mind was actually an iron farm, but the iron wasn't enough. It's slow, and I needed a second source. While I was scrolling through YouTube, I randomly came across another farm, a string farm. At first, I doubted 30,000 per hour. I tried it anyway, and it actually worked. You probably noticed why I'm in a hurry to get diamond. Do you see this area? I want to. Then came the most important part of the video, the house. I was stuck. I had no idea what blocks would match with the picture I had in my head. I ended up choosing deep slate blocks, oak wood, spruce wood. There wasn't a lot of action here. Then I finished the sides, the roof, and the back. I spent 2 straight hours focused on one thing. So I guess I didn't have a brain rot after all. And this is the final look. Let's start designing the house from inside. I'm not gonna lie, I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. There was no plan at all. Everything was improvised. The next things I'm gonna to build is a crop farm. I picked the spot where I want to build. Then I marked out the area. After that, I removed the entire floor to make it perfectly flat. Then I divided the area into 4 sections. To build the barn, I wanted sand and gravel, but there wasn't a single desert around me. I used the nether to search faster. On my way, I almost died twice. Finally, I didn't find a desert, but I found a place with a good sand. And also collected the gravel. Before I started building the barn, I was farming and then noticed I had all the seeds, except beetroot. So I went looking for the village and found one, but by chance I saw a strange cow in a very random place. Anyway, I got the beetroot and went back. And yes, I killed the cow. Now let's back to the building process. The white concrete has a little problem. Can't form stairs and slabs. So we need something else. The only alternative I found that works is quartz. I trade with villagers quartz, but the villagers need time, a lot of time. So I went to the nether to gather some quartz and earn some XP along the way. Then I went back and changed the white concrete to quartz and continued building the barn. I designed the interior of the barn using spruce wood. I designed it to suit the main purpose of the barn, which will be for villagers. Let me explain that in more detail. The barn is not just for decoration. I will add villagers here for trading. I will give crops to the villagers so they can give me emeralds. And with emeralds, I can buy food and other useful items. Now I need to bring the villagers inside. I already have a lot of villagers from the villager farm I built earlier. So I built a road from the villager's farm to the barn and start moving the villagers. Now everything is ready, except the crops. The plan for the crops is simple. I will split the farm into 4 sections: wheat, carrots, potatoes, beetroot. Now I have the crops, but I didn't have a storage for them. The storage that I wanted to build was a bit far from the crops. So I decided to solve this by placing 8 chests for each section. Every chest is connected a filter inside the barn, so every crop goes to the correct chest, making it easier for me to organize everything. To do that, I need to drop every item that comes into these chests using a machine called a dropper. It's pretty simple. It only needs some redstone. After dropping these items, I need a way to move them. So of course I used water and ice. I started digging tunnels under the ground and placed ice and water to move the item faster. To make sure everything works correctly, I put 8 gold ingots, 1 in each chest, to see if they all reach the storage system. After confirming that everything worked, it was time to build the filter. As I remember, I was really tired at this point, so I built it using a very simple method and connected the filter to the chest. Then I tested it again by putting crops and seeds inside the chest to make sure everything worked properly. There are also a few small things are not very important, but I will mention them quickly, like the light, the ground design, and placing the machine above the water system. The third thing I'm planning to build is a cave branching. As usually, first thing is the place. I chose the place inside the mountain. I start digging the mountain. I dig 2 floors, one for stone and other for deep slate. Every floor will be for something specially. After I digged, I had to design the cave. We are all agree this is not a good look. I used the spruce wood. Again, I know, but the spruce wood is so far from me, so I used the saplings and bone meal. For a reason, I thought I could grow 9 trees at one time, to the point that I finished every bone meal. I went to the nether to get some bones and grow the trees, but this time I did it with 4 trees. After I got everything, now the time to build the first floor has come. The first floor will be small houses for villagers and gates to mining. I bring the stone to trade with villagers, but this process needs stacks of wood. But the good thing is it doesn't need special wood. Any wood works. Instead of using spruce wood, why didn't I go and bringing bamboo? It's faster and saves time. I designed the first floor for trading, not for collecting resources. But the second floor is not. The second floor is for collecting resources. I digged a lot of holes to be ready for mining. Then I returned and improved every design floor and the main gates. And added ores in front of the gate to give it more beautiful look.